So today we're going to start on test review. Today it would be take good notes day. Okay. So take really good notes. I'm only doing it today. I'm taking my time. Tomorrow we kind of breeze through it. Okay. So when we graph stuff in general, it needs to be in standard slope-intercept form. Okay. So it should look like y equals mx plus b. What does the b stand for? Jesus, put that up.
Y-intercept.
The y-intercept. Okay. And the M stands for what? Slope. Okay, which one do you graph first? The y-intercept. Okay, so we graph this one first.
This don't work in the center?
Yeah, it does.
Pretty shit, but what?
Okay, so on line 1, where does it start?
Oh, we start at 2 minutes.
It starts at 2, so go to the y line, find the 2, and put your point. Rico, put that up.
The boys.
Guys, come on, I got the camera on.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna go up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. Okay, or you can go down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Okay, so we got our first line plotted. Line 2, where does it start? At positive 4. What is its slope? Yeah, so we're going to go up 1 over 2. Or you can go down 1 over 2. Once you find the intersection point, you don't need to plot any more points. Okay? What is that intersection point? Negative 2, 3. That is our answer, negative 2, 3. Okay, and then over here, I'm going to draw a couple little notes while you guys are... Okay, what kind of solution is this?
That's, you told me,
No solution.
it's a coordinate.
Okay, what's that mean, no solution?
That means it doesn't have nothing connected or whatever.
Huh?
They never meet.
They never meet up, okay? So we don't intersect anywhere at all. Okay, what about this one? That's an infinite.
They meet at McDonald's.
Okay, they meet up everywhere. Okay, they go to Kroger, they go to the gas station, they go everywhere, they're besties.
Yeah, I see.
Okay? Put my camera's on. See, come on, bro. Don't do me dirty. That's why I always record during first period, and nobody's wait. Okay, look at number 3. Is the y by itself? No, so we need to get it by itself. And I'm going to write down the steps over here real quick. So step 1 is always going to be to add or subtract the x's. Okay, step 2.
Yes, you do.
Step 2 is going to be to divide by the number next to the y. Okay, so we're going to write down our first equation, and it is x plus y equals negative 2. Okay, so following our directions, add or subtract the x's. So do we add or subtract them? We subtract. Why? Just because. Okay, what about this part? How do you write that part down?
Negative 2 and negative x side by side.
Yeah, we're going to write them side by side. So we got negative 2 minus x. Okay, is there a number next to the y? No, so we don't need to divide. Okay, so that one's ready to go. The other one. Okay, do we add or subtract the x's?
You add.
Subtract the x's. It's okay. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it's you, Jesus. What's your last name, Diaz? The whole government? Yeah, I did. I know your middle name too. Okay, on your calculator you can do, what is negative 6 over negative 3? 2. Okay, what about this one? Negative x over negative 3. What is that? What's in front of the x?
Oh, you just make it a positive.
Yeah, so it's going to be a plus 1 over 3x. Okay, and so now this one's ready to be graphed as well. Okay, blue line. Where does the blue line start?
What?
Huh? I'm sorry, Jesus. What did you say? Where does the blue one start out?
Negative 1.
Somebody else. Somebody else.
But 2, bro.
Negative 2.
Negative 2, yeah.
Okay, it starts out at negative 2. We're going to go up 1 over 1.
Why you late? Late.
Okay, so, and you have to plot as many points as you can on the first one. Okay, line 2, where does it start? Line 2 starts at 2. What is its slope?
1 over 3.
1 over 3, so we can go up 1 over 3, or we can go down 1 over 3. As soon as you find that intersection point, you can be done graphing. This thing. Yeah. Yep, I will. You gotta take your stuff, go down to the office. What is the intersection point? Negative 3, comma 1. Good. How come we don't shade on these ones?
Because they don't have fractions.
They don't have what?
They don't have, like, why does it fractions sign?
It's a different problem.
Yeah, the inequalities, okay? So does these have the little, like, mouth thing? Okay, the inequality, that's what they're called. Okay, they don't. So on the equals, we don't shade, right? On the ones that have the inequalities, we need to shade. Okay, so on this one, what kind of line is that? Dotted or solid? Dotted line. Okay, so this one's obviously going to be a solid line. Okay, so if we're looking at 5, is the y by itself? Yeah, so it's ready to be graphed. Where does the line start at? Negative 3. What is our slope? 1. So we can go up 1 over 1, and you can do that a couple times. Should that line be solid or dotted? Dotted line. Okay, and then this says y is what? Smaller. So we're going to shade negative 6 side or positive 6 side?
Bottom left.
Yeah, negative 6 side. Because there's only one. Okay, look at the second one. You need me to go back?
What do we shade? Up top.
The right box.
Okay, so 7. Where does our first line start out at? Positive 1. What is the slope?
Negative 1 over 3.
Negative 1 over 3. So we're going to go up 1 over 3. Okay, or you can go down 1 over 3. Should that line be solid or dotted, Jesus?
Top one, solid.
Okay. We'll give it to him. Okay. And then it says y is what? Smaller. So you're going to shade positive 5 or negative 5 side?
Negative.
Negative 5 side. Okay, shade lightly until we figure out where it's shaded both. Line 2, where does it start?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. What's the slope?
Negative 4 over 3.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 3. Solid or dotted line? Dotted line. how many sections should you have each time?
4.
4, okay? So on this one, do we shade positive 5 or negative 5 side?
Positive.
No, negative.
Negative 5, okay? So, and when you look at it, pretend that the black stuff isn't there, okay? So when we're doing this one, you treat it totally separate from anything else you've got on the graph. So it should be all of this shaded. Where is it shaded twice? Okay, if I would have to number these, I got one quadrant with just blue, okay, one with just white, one with black, and one with blue and black. Which one's gonna be mine? Box 4. Okay, you guys, I looked over your stuff, I graded papers over the weekend, some of your guys' shading is not good,
Oh, God.
okay? Like, and I'm not hating or nothing, but your two's handwriting is so sloppy. You gotta clean it up when you're doing. I don't know what you're turning around for. You know I'm talking to you. No, I said you too.
Oh,
Okay. You guys gotta try a little bit nicer to.
I was like, mine was pretty good.
No, yours was fine. Okay, but even some of your guys was really lightly colored. Okay, you need to make sure that it's most definitely shaded in. Okay, so this looks good.
Oh, look.
That looks good. This looks garbage. This is not acceptable.
You can understand it though, can't you?
Yeah, I understand it.
Where's it shaded part twice and stuff? Like, I don't
Right,
think
right, right, right. Dark, right, you said, like,
No, that's not acceptable. That one ain't much better. Look, and my kid can scribble better now. What is that?
Sorry, this is a hard class.
My bad.
Do better. Welcome to the real world.
Trying to.
Okay, 5 or 9. We got 5x plus 2y, and we got a 4. What needs moved first?
That 5.
Yeah. Okay, and what? How do we move it?
Subtract it.
Subtract by 5. Okay, so we're gonna say minus 5x. Minus 5x. So I got 2y is greater than, and we're going to say 4 minus 5x. Okay, then what's my next step? Divide by 2. Okay, each piece. Do we need to flip our sign?
No, we don't need to flip it, miss.
Because it's not negative, so you don't.
Okay, we do not flip the sign because what's not negative though?
Subtract.
The 2. Okay, the 2, this 2 would have to be negative in order for us to flip it. What do I mean flip it?
I flipped the sign.
Yeah, so instead of it being like that way, okay, it should be like this way. Okay, so we do not need to flip it, and we're going to get 2 minus 5 over 2x.